Hello and welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute since I have done a video, like a regular YouTube video. If you subscribe to this channel or follow the channel at all, you've probably seen that I've uploaded a bunch of my podcast episodes, but it is time for me to start doing regular YouTube videos again. So like lifestyle, beauty, fashion, all that fun stuff. And I'm so excited to kick it off today with sharing my House of Color experience. Okay, so backing up, just a little story time. Maybe like 8 or 9 months ago, I was noticing that I was kind of just in a style and color rut. And I was wearing a lot of black. It just felt boring. I didn't really like anything I was seeing in stores. I just felt like heavy kind of in wearing all of this black. And I was just, for some reason, gravitating towards wearing black. And it just felt, like I said, heavy. And so I started to incorporate more colors. I was wearing lots of yellow. It just made me really happy. And I was noticing, wow, wearing color is really boosting my mood. And then a couple months after that, I discovered ColorWise, and there's all of these different apps that can do this, which basically analyze what colors are best suited for you and your skin type and your hair color and eye color and all of that. So I went down like a major rabbit hole and I signed up to do a ColorWise analysis. It's free. I don't recommend it because it was wrong for me. But basically what you do is you upload a photo of yourself with no makeup on because self-tanners and contact lenses, whatever, can skew your results. So you upload a photo of yourself with no makeup on and it will give you your best colors. And the way it does that is by giving you your season. So there are 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, and then autumn. And I did this ColorWise analysis probably like 5 or 6 times because it kept giving me different results. But most often I got a cool or a soft summer result. So winter and summer are cool. So if you're cool toned, you will either fall into the season of winter or summer. And so they're cooler tones. And I was like, okay, well, I'm getting different results. I want to find out what is the 100% accurate truth. And I discovered House of Color, which is a company that has image consultants in so many areas. You can probably find somebody in your area, and they use a scientific method to find your season. So I worked with Makinzie in the Phoenix area. So if you are in Arizona and you want to do this, highly, highly recommend Makinzie. She is amazing. So I went to her, and the process starts by figuring out whether you are warm or cool toned. And the way that they do this is by holding up several different drapes in different shades and colors to determine whether you are warm or cool undertoned. So forever, like since I was a little kid, I thought that I was cool undertoned, and I got that cool and soft summer result on ColorWise. So I really wasn't surprised that I thought I was cool, but I was not. And I was shook. Like, it was crazy. Before I went and did the color analysis, I was like online shopping for makeup, and I thought, okay, I need to buy a cool tone makeup and stay away from the warm tone because I have rosacea and I have like pinkness in my face. So I always thought that I was cool toned. And right away with Makinzie, it was so obvious from the moment she put up the warm and then the cool drapes. When she would take away the warm drape, my face just looked like dead. It was just not like it brought out gray under my eyes. It was just really, really obvious that the warm drapes made me glowy. They made me look alive. So right away, it was so obvious that I was warm. And then from there, she determined that I am a spring. So I was either going to be a spring or an autumn. And she determined that by a series of drapes and figuring out which colors looked best on me. And I fell into the spring category. So I was either going to be spring or autumn. Those are the both of the warm seasons. And then after that, we got my wow colors, and I really popped in pastels. So I could be classified as a pastel spring. And I was, like I said, I was shocked because I always thought I was cool. I wasn't surprised that color-wise kept giving me that summer result, but I was, and I still am. I'm so excited. I love the spring palette. I'm all about pastels. And that was probably like a hint to me that I've always gravitated towards pastels, and I love pink. And I'm so excited that pinks are very flattering for my complexion as a spring. So after my season and wow colors were determined, I tried on a bunch of different makeup to see what would enhance my features, and Makinzie brought out a ton of gorgeous shades of lipsticks and matched my foundation, and we talked a lot about makeup and what makes me pop. And I realized through this process, and I was talking to her about this, that I had just purchased a stick blush. I wanted like a cool toned Barbie pink blush, but it's so cool. And I was, applying it before the appointment and noticed like kind of makes me look muddy a little bit. So I stopped using it, but that was another indicator that I should be wearing warmer, brighter makeup colors. So for a spring, that's like peachy blush instead of a cool toned pink. So I'm currently going through the process of replacing so much makeup. I need new makeup anyway, so I'm not throwing anything away, but just finding the shades that really suit me. And I've already made some purchases. I'm going to share a couple of things with you. Maybe you're a spring or you think you're a spring. I'm going to share with you a couple things, but I also want to share the coming back full circle to my black story is that springs should not be wearing black. And this was kind of like in the very best way for me, like a total identity shift and confirmation that, yeah, I was feeling this heaviness for a reason. I should not be wearing black. It does not suit me. It's way too harsh as a spring season to be wearing black. And beyond that, I really popped in the pastel colors. So if you think about black, it's on the complete other end of the spectrum. So I have never liked brown, but we talked about how brown is a great substitute for black. So if you're wanting to wear black leggings and you're a spring, or black sunglasses or black shoes, try swapping it out with brown. I just went balls to the wall and I ordered brown sunglasses, brown leggings, and I have really surprised myself because I've been wearing them and loving them more than I ever loved black. And I'm like, who am I? It's like an identity crisis shift in the best way, like I said. So I want to show you what I walked away with because this is so helpful. So at the end of my appointment, she gave me this color palette, and there are palettes for each season. So whatever season you are, if you do a House of Color analysis, you will get a palette according to your season. And there's a little description on the front. Your spring colors are clear, bright, light, and warm. So think that as you're shopping, and this palette, I will hold it up and show you. This palette has already come in so handy as I've been shopping, and online it's hard sometimes to determine if something will fit with one of these colors, but you can like hold it up to the screen if you want, or just read the description of the color. But in person, it is so, so helpful to have. So you can see here, there is no black anywhere on this palette. The darkest color, I think the darkest, yeah, is chocolate. So I got some leggings, and I will insert a picture. And those leggings are like a cinnamon brown, a very warm brown. And then I just want to show you a couple of things. I got these sunglasses because I had been wearing like all black sunglasses. So I got these, and they're so pretty, so inexpensive on Amazon. I will link everything I'm talking about. And I have to show you this top that I got from Zara because it has like 5 or so of the spring colors, which I thought was perfect. This makes me so happy to wear. I love it. Your season not only informs what clothes you're wearing, but like I said, your shoes, your bags, and then, oh, I want to talk about this, is jewelry. So we talked about jewelry at the appointment, and for a spring or an autumn in the warm seasons, you can probably guess yellow gold is generally very flattering. So I was so relieved because my wedding rings are yellow gold, so don't have to swap those out. And so much of the jewelry that I already own is gold, so I feel like I'm good there. But as far as accessories go, like bags, shoes, I have so many black things, and I have zero interest in wearing them now, so I'm going to be slowly swapping those out. Another thing that we talked about is hair color. And it's so interesting, just the timing of all this, because a couple months ago I got my hair done, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to do something different. I am going to stay away from like the cooler tone blonde highlights. I was getting balayage. They weren't like really bright blonde, but they were on the cool side. I decided this last time I was going to go warm, like let's just go all in warm. And my stylist, myself, her assistant, we were all like, wow, this warmth makes you look, or they said this to me, this warmth makes you look alive. And I felt the same way. I am never going back to cool toned hair. So I just had to share this experience with you because it has been so transformative for me to follow really this scientific method of finding out what my true colors are, if you will, and shopping when it's authentic to me and what's really going to suit me versus shopping by trend, like what's in style, what colors are in style, what should I be wearing, and maybe like buying what an influencer shares, which I have done so many times, like without really thinking about it. You're just like, oh, that's really cute, I'm going to buy it. But now I'm encouraged to shop with intention and really thinking about what colors and styles suit me. So everyone can benefit from a color analysis, and it is just truly life-changing. So I had to share this experience with you. And like I said, I will leave all the links to the things that I shared in the description. And if you are in Arizona, I highly recommend going to Makinzie. She's amazing, and I will link her info in the description box as well. And with that, I will see you next time.